You don't feel weak, you feel comfortable, and that's the problem. You're not in danger, you're not starving, you're not under threat. You have stimulation, access, convenience, options, and slowly, without noticing, you're decaying. If you want mental discipline that survives pressure, subscribe. This channel is not about feeling better. It's about becoming harder to break. Now understand this clearly. Comfort does not destroy you dramatically. It destroys you quietly, not through failure, through softness. The brain adapts to whatever you repeat. If you repeat difficulty, it builds tolerance. If you repeat ease, it builds dependence. Modern life is engineered to remove friction, instant replies, instant food, instant validation, instant entertainment, instant escape. Every urge can be satisfied within seconds. That rewires your threshold for discomfort. Your tolerance drops, and once tolerance drops, resilience follows. You think you're tired, you're under-challenged, you think you're stressed, you're overstimulated and under-disciplined, you think you need motivation, you need controlled hardship. Here's the mechanism. The human nervous system calibrates itself to stress exposure. When you regularly face controlled stress, training, hard decisions, delayed gratification, your system strengthens. When you avoid stress, avoid confrontation, avoid challenge, avoid silence, your system weakens. Comfort is not neutral, it is conditioning. The more you choose comfort, the less capable you become of handling pressure. And pressure is not optional in life. It will come. Loss, conflict, uncertainty, rejection, failure. If your nervous system has been trained only on ease, those events hit harder. This is why small inconveniences now feel overwhelming. Delayed text, minor criticism, slow progress, silence, boredom. You interpret mild friction as threat because your threshold has dropped. Comfort also destroys your decision-making. When you live in ease, you start optimizing for mood, not growth. You choose what feels good. You avoid what feels heavy. You rationalize delay. And slowly, your identity shifts. You stop seeing yourself as someone who pushes through. You start seeing yourself as someone who needs ideal conditions. That is fragility. Fragility hides behind comfort. Now look at your habits honestly. Do you check your phone the moment it buzzes? Avoid difficult conversations. Delay tasks until you feel ready. Need constant background stimulation. Struggle to sit in silence. These are not personality traits. They are comfort addictions. And addiction lowers control. Every time you escape discomfort instantly, you train yourself to expect relief. Over time, discomfort feels intolerable, and intolerant people are easy to destabilize. Psychological strength is not built in comfort. It is built in voluntary hardship, not extreme suffering, controlled friction, cold exposure, hard training, focused work without distraction, silence without escape. Difficult conversations handled directly. These aren't random self-help trends. They're stress inoculation. You're teaching your nervous system, I can handle pressure. And once your system believes that, something changes. Your posture changes. Your decisions change. Your emotional reactions slow down because you're no longer afraid of discomfort. Comfort also kills ambition subtly. When life is easy enough, urgency disappears. You settle, you coast, you negotiate your standards, not because you lack ability, because you lack pressure. Pressure reveals capacity. Remove pressure, and capacity stays dormant. Look at your current comfort zones. Where are you too safe? Socially, financially, physically, mentally? Comfort zones feel peaceful, but they're slowly shrinking your edge. You don't need chaos. You need calculated discomfort. Schedule hard things. Wake earlier than necessary. Train when you don't feel like it. Say no when it creates friction. Speak directly instead of hinting. Sit in silence without distraction. Each act rebuilds tolerance. Each act raises threshold. And higher threshold equals stability. People who can tolerate discomfort are hard to manipulate. Hard to pressure, hard to rush, hard to break. Comfort makes you reactive. Discomfort makes you controlled. This is why modern environments produce anxious minds. Not because life is harder, because life is easier, and easy conditions create fragile systems. You want unstoppable? Then remove softness, not comfort entirely, but excess comfort, the kind that lowers your edge, the kind that makes small stress feel large. You don't need to destroy your life to grow. You need to introduce friction deliberately, controlled, measured, repeated. The brain adapts upward just like it adapts downward. Expose yourself to challenge consistently, and your baseline strength rises. Avoid challenge consistently, and your baseline shrinks. You are becoming whatever your daily friction level trains you to be. So ask yourself, is your environment sharpening you or dulling you? Comfort feels safe. But safety without growth becomes weakness. And weakness waits quietly until life applies pressure. When that moment comes, you will either rise to the challenge or collapse under it. And that outcome is being decided right now by how comfortable you choose to stay.